One day, I found my old flash drive. I just needed it for a school project. In fact, I thought that the flash drive had been forgotten by God and was lying in the trash somewhere, but I found it in my house. On this flash drive, there were my weird school photos, school projects, and a photo of my hamster, which has been dead for 5 years now. If you don't mind, could you click the like button and write a comment for him, please? By the way, they were something else. They were my old drawing from 2018. I thought God himself sent me this opportunity because I have wanted to make a video about drawing my art for a long time. But in those years, I had an art block for a year and a half. I was mastering Procreate after it was Paint, which was hard for me, and it kind of turns out that I don't really draw anything worthwhile. But here is art that's worth drawing. That's why this video exists. So, sorry for a long introduction, but this is the way it is. In this video, I'm going to draw this art. I want to find out how much my skill has improved in these 5 years. There is no adverts or sponsors in this video, so here we go. For this drawing, I want to choose a rather complex pose and not just a flying head. So off we go on a journey through Pinterest. Fortunately, it doesn't last long. In this angle, the focus is still on the head, but still not the flying head. I organize nose, ears, clothes, and not forgetting about the glasses. I also draw backside of the picture. In fact, I like this idea of bubbles in the background. It took me an hour to sketch. Next step, I decided to rip the patterns and save time. I decided not to draw the line art and immediately paint the color. Because if you cannot draw a line art, it doesn't mean that you are a bad artist. I also added red to the background to notice the gaps that I don't notice because of the white background. I also added a line art anyway because I wanted to. And then I added light, shade, small details, and I also remembered to paint the line art. I had to mention that I redid the face a few times because I didn't like it. And I made the line art thinner. In some places I removed the line art also. And back in 2018, I couldn't even imagine drawing without line art. By the way, if I think about it, in 2018 I just started watching anime. You know, I'm the one who has watched all the good anime and has read all the good manga and novels. And the Netflix series aren't as interesting as they used to be, and my only option is to read books. But I'm not complaining because I recently read A Son of Achilles, which everyone has already read in 2022. Well, there are times when trends get around you, and when you find out about them, everyone is no longer interested in it. Back then, my dream was to become an artist for a game dev company. Also, not to say I still don't want to monetize my creativity, but as long as I'm parasite on my parents' shoulder, I can forget about it for a while. Just in case, I can still learn physics and go to tech. Yeah. Anyway, I guess you are not interested in hearing about my 2018, so let's go sort out the mistakes and tricks I have learned in these 5 years. Number 1. Without classical drawing, you won't get very far because without a basic understanding of light, shadow, color,
Composition.
anatomy, you will never be able to draw like those beautiful social media artists. Also, if your goal is to draw something like that, you probably really don't need it. From number 1 comes number 2. Since you are not 100% sure how to draw the world, you should stock up on references. And you might have noticed throughout the drawing process that I use the references because the angle and the pose are really difficult. And you might have noticed throughout the drawing process that I use a reference because the angle and the pose are really difficult. The start is the resolution of the drawing. Anyway, look at the screen and you will understand what I'm talking about. At least set the resolution to 300. On this one, I have 600. First, use the program to its maximum. Use effects, use multiply brushes, not just one started one. Use clip layers, go to the Google and write guide to the drawing program or professional artist techniques in the digital. Use the function of the program at least 75% because maybe you don't need it all, but to use only one brush and fill will not make the drawing better. Fifth, after you have finished drawing, it doesn't mean you're done. Open the photo editor and work with colors because after 7 hours of painting somewhere but still you will make a mistake with colors or see the picture from the other side. Maybe you can apply some more effects. Sixthly, I want to say that perfect figures are not always better than hand drawing ones. Just look at the bubbles in the first drawing and in the second one. Finally, I want to say that I'm absolutely loving the way I draw the glasses. Attention everyone, and expecting promotion, you get a free look at my hamster that died. For his sake, subscribe and click the like button. Thank you for watching the video to the end and bye. Look at this cute hamster, I love him so much. I miss you.